back in 2009 when my mom gets sick like she is now, and they're gonna blame me. They're gonna blame me. But they have to understand that this would all be happening had I not moved in with my mom. Yeah, I admit it. I knew that she had cut back on her risperidone because she couldn't cut the pill in half, and she wanted. I didn't think it was a big deal. That was wrong. However, Marion realized instantly yesterday when she did come over here because my mom was acting, it shouldn't have come to this. Marion should have been making sure Marion wants all this power, shouldn't she have been making sure my mom was taking her medication as prescribed? Marion knew instantly. She found extra bottles. Samantha, why do you have these extra bottles? And my mom lied at first. She's like, well, I couldn't cut the pill, the risperidone in half. The pill, it says 1.5 a day, so I was taking 2. And then Marion was like, oh, you were taking extra. Well, that could mess you up, Samantha. And then she's like, and she confessed, and I was hiding behind the door. They didn't want to see Marion. And she finally, I said, Mommy, I'm thinking to myself, you got to tell her the truth, please. She did. She said, well, I actually have only been taking 1. And Marion knew instantly. Now, this has been going on before I got here, okay? It's been going on. Marion is going to blame me. Laura knew her mom wasn't taking her medication right. Well, you know what? A, I'm not perfect. B, my mom has allowed me to come live here after Marion had made her put me in the shelter for 6.5 months, okay? Am I going to go tattle on her? Am I going to, in any case, Marion's to blame. She wants all this power. She should have been making sure. She knew instantly yesterday. She could have made sure instantly 9 months ago, however long it's been going on. Marion wants all the power, but she wants to just have my mom get a car, even though my mom shouldn't be driving, because then my mom can drive and then Marion's not burdened, And I'm going to go over Marion's head in regards to that. But I've been talking to my shelter friend. I'm so glad to have her as a friend. What would I do? I'd have nobody in person to turn to talk to, if I did not have this woman as my friend who genuinely cares about me. Okay? Yeah, I buy her stuff sometimes, or I lend her money or whatnot, because she's just, we were together. We've met each other when we both had not a penny to our name. So, that's real friendship, Anyway, like I said in the other video, if you genuinely care about me and you are not going to preach to me, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about God and being saved and all that. Men, women, whatever. I'm not going to have phone sex with you, men. But if you want to be a soothing voice, if you would like just to say, Laura, we care about you, or whatever. And me knowing that you know my situation, I have problems, but my mom is schizophrenic, I have problems. I'm not as sick as her. She's been sectioned repeatedly since I was 10. I've never been sectioned in my life, okay? And her mental illness aggravates mine. It intensifies it, it magnifies it, and Marion can't put this burden on me. I have money. Like I said, I'm going to find an escort to pay to touch me safely in public, because I have to either drink or be touched with something. I'm going to lose my mind, okay? I cannot deal with this. They're going to cut her off from her sister. And I don't blame them. She doesn't have she knows not to call over there. The woman who has cancer, who's going to die very soon, goes to bed like at 7:30 at night. My mom knows that, and she would never normally call, but her sickness had her calling me in LA when we have a different time zone. She was calling and waking us up at 3 in the morning, thinking she's calling at 6 here. 3 in the morning, they're waking up Donald and his mom and whatnot, okay? That wasn't my fault. I couldn't stop it. We had to turn the phone. No, she just said now that my cousin is staying with the aunt who has cancer, and she's like, Samantha, she's like, I'm going to call the phone company. They're going to block my mom from even calling now. She's not allowed to see her. My mom really probably should be hospitalized. But Marion's like, I don't want to hospitalize you. Samantha, you'll wind up being in the hospital when our sister dies. And you don't want that, do you? So, Laura, you need to make sure of this. I can't control what my mom does. You understand? I can't watch it 24/7. I went and got my California bikini wax today, and it The woman who must have did it, the young girl 15 years ago, I remember, it was so painful. This woman today was incredible, and she says that when I'm going to do it again, I have the money. I'm going to hire an escort, too. I want to find one hot, though. If I'm going to pay, it's going to be hot. He's going to meet me on the beach, and he's just going to just touch me, just in public, so it's not going to be anything, you know. Just, that's what I want. They're going to cut my mom off from her sister. I want to see that woman again. They won't let my mom go. But I'm going to write to them over there. I won't even call, and I'll say, I really want to say goodbye. I want to see her one last time before she dies. But, you know, she shouldn't be calling. They're gonna cut her off. She knows not to call. She called over there at almost 9:30. She said, why can't they shut their phone off? You know, her sickness. She wouldn't do this otherwise. They're gonna blame me, and I'm blaming me, okay? But I also, yeah, I knew she was taking less, and it was okay, but now she's under so much stress that it's all adding up, that half pill she wasn't taking for all this time. But they can't blame Marion. Should have been